Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Betsabe and this week's video is about auxiliary verbs. So let's go! As I mentioned, the topic of this video is auxiliary verbs. The auxiliary verbs. But Betsabe, when do we use the auxiliary verbs? Don't worry, let me explain you. We use the auxiliary verbs with a main verb to help express main verbs tense, mode, or voice. The main auxiliary verbs are to be, to have, and to do. The verb to be. We use the verb to be as an auxiliary verb to form the continuous tenses. For example, my little brother is preparing his school backpack from school. In this sentence, we use the verb to be as an auxiliary in the present continuous or present progressive. My dad was watching an action movie online. In this case, we use the verb to be as an auxiliary as well, but in this case, we use it with the past progressive or past continuous. We also use the verb to be as an auxiliary for the passive voice. For example, the dishes were washed for my brother Arios. My homework was done by me. The verb to be has different forms. In the present, we have three forms: am, is, are. I'm for the first person singular I, is for the third person singular he, she, it, and are for the second personal singular and plural you, for the first person plural we, and the third person plural they. In the past, we have two forms: was for the first person singular and the third person singular, and were for we, you, and they. The present participle of the verb to be is been, and the past participle is been. But the verb to be has another functions as a linking verb. For example, Suzume no Yohi is my favorite manga. In this case, the verb to be is used as a linking verb because it provides information about the subject. But the verb to be is used as a modal verb too. For example, we are to submit our videos on Monday. The verb to do. We use the verb to do as an auxiliary to form negative sentences and question in simple tenses. For example, Ingrid and Isabel do not eat spicy food. Did you like the new Disney movie Turning Red? In the first sentence, we use the verb to do as an auxiliary in negative form in the present simple. And the second one, we use the verb to do as an auxiliary in question form in the past simple. Like the verb to be, the verb to do has another functions as a main verb. My younger brother does the dishes after every meal. The linguistics students do their videos every week. The verb to do has different forms. In the present, we have two forms, do and does. We use the form does for the third person singular, he, she, and it, and do for any other subject. In the past, we have only one form, did. The present participle of the verb to do is doing, and the past participle is done. The verb to have. It's used in the construction of present tenses. For example, my little brother had finished his homework before I got home from the market. I was surprised. In this sentence, we use the verb to have as an auxiliary in the past perfect. The linguistic students have made their videos for this week. In this sentence, we use the verb to have as an auxiliary as well, but in this case, it is used in the present perfect. Like other verbs, the verb to have has another functions as a main verb. For example, Adele has a record on YouTube for her song Hello. My friends and I have a matching bracelets. The verb to have has different forms too. In the present, we have two forms, have and has. Has for the third person singular, he, she, it, and have for any other subject. In the past, we have only one form, had. The present participle of the verb to have is having, and the past participle of this verb is had. And here you have more examples. The students are making a video for their YouTube channels. The song Easy on Me was written by Adele. Did you read the Attack on Titan manga? I did. When I'm bored, I usually do a drawing. My dad did a lot of arrangements for his clients over the weekend. He was so tired. My friend Jenny has the Hotaru no Moe manga. It's a beautiful story. The linguistics students have a lot to study. It's sad, but it's true. Have you read the webtoon The Remarried Empress? I have. Has Benio learned how to cook curry? I think yes. Is Eren training to kill titans? Could be. That's all for this video, and I hope you liked it. See you next time. Subscribe and like. Bye. Thanks for watching.